Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Colorado DIY Garage. Today we're going to be working on the red truck again, and we're going to be pulling the bed off this truck. Hopefully not like the C10 where I taught the sawzall out, or the circular saw out. We might have to get the sawzall out on this one. I do know that one bolt is spinning already. I soaked the rest of them the other day with some PB blaster, and I got some of the swivel sockets for the impact guns. Hopefully that'll help reach some of the bolts. But my buddy Adam's going to be stopping by to give me a hand tonight.
Dad, what is this?
And she's helping out. So we'll pick it up when we get started. I've actually been driving this truck around quite a bit. My grandma has a piece of property down the road from us, and I've been taking the dogs down there to exercise and go run a little bit. That's why I got the dog box in here. But then we found out there's a whole bunch of trash out there. So me and the kids have been going out there taking the dogs and picking up all this garbage. Getting quite a bit out of it. You can see here that this bed, I mean, it's really not in terrible shape. This dent right here, that one's pretty good. And there's like the creases up here that I'm not good enough to fix that. I know that for sure. So, and then how cheap I got the other bed, plus some other parts I'm going to be picking up. And then back down here, that's all smashed up in there. Other than that, it's really not in that bad a shape. Inside's pretty good. So I'm wondering if I could maybe even use this bed and swap it out on my square body pickup bed trailer I have, because that bed is in worse shape than this. It's all rusted out and coming apart. So maybe I'm going to see if we can do that.
2 hours later.
It's not scooting. You can also scoot with your hands. What's it? You close it. Okay. I just pumping this up.
Okay.
One more?
No, that's good.
Okay.
No more. Thank you. Dude, that was way easier than I thought it was going to be.
Not bad,
Didn't you think it was going to be a pain?
That was buttery.
Yeah. Alright, I got a
What is that
couple.
little ground wire?
This one? That's from the fuel pump. That was custom. I had to fix it.
Obviously, it's custom.
Well, that guy? Don't worry about that little guy.
Sit up there.
This little guy. Oh, where is it? Can you guys see that little guy? Don't worry about that little guy. Alright, so we're headed to go pick up the new bed, me and Natalie. We got the old bed off, bunch of tools in the back, some Dr. Peppers. We're ready to go. So we'll go meet up with this guy and hopefully get the bed off and put it on this truck. We'll pick it up there. See that red button? There you go. All right, here we go. We got the bed on the truck now. And then I'm here with Douglas that sold it to me.
How's it going?
And he's got a bunch of projects going on out here. He's got this old Dodge out here. And he's got this, where'd that 7.3 go?
Right up here.
This is what he pulled up to meet me in, this 7.3 on the Moto Metals. This thing looks tough.
Yeah, we can take a look at that 68 over there. It's in,
This thing's manual, right?
yeah, it's got the 5-speed in it.
Yeah, heck yeah. I like those wheels.
Snow plow. Yeah, I got those on there a week ago. That's how we blew the transmission for this one, was taking it up to Granby to go get the snow plow from in front of that.
These are the kinds of people I always run into on these Facebook marketplace deals. I meet some cool guys. Look at this 68. That's a 250 highboy.
Not a highboy, but yeah, 250. And it's
Fresh motor in there, or just a fresh
rebuild.
rattle can rebuild?
Yeah, it got a good rebuild, and then I just put some Ford Blue
I like
rattle
it.
can on it.
It's got 4-speed.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Needs some love. Right now it's just been a holding spot for all of the miscellaneous junk.
That's like a mid-90s, like a Suburban seat or something, huh?
Yeah, that's the seat out of that.
Oh,
94.
okay.
I just set it in there real quick.
Yeah.
And then we got my Chevy Dually around the corner. We got a 79 Trans Am that we're gonna build into a 68 or 78. Just like the Smoking the Bandit Trans Am.
Oh yeah.
This thing hasn't seen much love in the last month.
Man, I've been tossing around the idea of dually swapping that one.
Yeah.
They just look tough when they're dualies. I like it.
That's what I use those fender flares on here, and then just since it's been sitting, I put some gasket seal in it. I got to sand down and before we
Yeah.
paint it and everything. But
Yeah, I need to get some new fender flares.
got some 454 in there.
Yeah. I think this one makes more power than the one I got.
It might,
Just a little bit.
because this is a Vortex, so it's got the multi-port fuel injection.
Yep. And I need to get the fuel pump out of one of these trucks and put it in that truck, because those ones are limited to like 230 horsepower, and that's what they're rated at factory.
Oh,
And so they really cannot support any more horsepower. But if you put like a 96 truck one in there,
Uh-huh.
then they can support up to like 450 horsepower.
Nice. I'm
This is
thinking
sweet.
since
Oh, there's the Trans Am, old band one over there, huh?
yeah, it's, I actually drove down to Texas and picked this up for my godfather who owns the property. Because he always helps me and Jake and all our buddies and stuff.
I can see this with a big Screaming Eagle on it.
Yeah, it needs some love. We had to cut the hood open just to release it. It's gonna need full rebuild, but yeah, I drove down to Texas, bought a flatbed trailer for $3,000 and picked this up for $3,000 and brought it back for
Oh,
him
yeah.
and surprised him with it because it's his dream car.
For who? For Jake?
For
Or-
my godfather, mine
Oh,
and Jake's
okay.
godfather.
Heck
But
yeah.
you can tell how long it's been sitting around. I think there's like I think the last time it was registered was '89. There's an old, super old Pepsi can for you.
What is that? High B or
Yeah.
HEB? I was like high C. It was even before high C. It's high B cola.
So yeah, we got to do pretty much a full rebuild on that, but gonna build it just like the Smoking the Bandit Trans Am, get the snowflake wheels, and he's trying to decide if he wants to put an LS in it or he wants to rebuild that that motor that's in there, the 6.4, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Heck yeah.
I got that this summer, and we're gonna start working on that. We've got to strip the interior and have it sent in to get a new floor pan welded
Yeah.
in.
Your projects are piling up like mine are.
Yeah. Yup. And it all started with that 68 Ford in there, and then we almost a year back, we had kind of like that highboy that's out front. We had a 78 F350 single cab, extra long bed with a dump in it.
Oh yeah.
We picked that up for $2,500. Worked it once or twice, and then that lift was leaking and it was welded to the frame. So we sold it to some guy. He knew it leaked and everything, and he ended up paying us an extra $1,000 than what we paid
Oh,
for
wow.
it. So
Yeah, those dump beds are nice.
profit.
I was thinking about getting a dump bed on maybe that truck, but then the fifth wheel doesn't work too good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited that I didn't know that fifth wheel was in there either.
Yeah, I was thinking about holding on to it, but I got one in there. I just need to get it unstuck.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what I was gonna do. Is I'm gonna take it out of there and put it in there. But I'm like,
Well, yeah, I was gonna do that, cut the bed anyway, so it's already done for me.
right, it makes it nice and handy.
Cool.
So
There's the donor. Hey, what's up? So it's the next day after picking the bed up. Got all the tools unloaded, and we'll do like a quick walk around. I'll show you kind of more detailed about the bed, why I wanted it, and what I plan to do with the other bed. It's a little windy outside, but it shouldn't be too bad. So on the old bed here, behind this tire, this whole thing was caved in from a tire coming undone and whapping up into the side of it, folded the whole thing up in there. And this side of the bed is hit pretty good. It was holding down like an awning and pulled like a bucket or a propane tank or something up when the awning got caught in the wind and slammed it into the side. So it's just hard. I don't know, that would be hard to fix, I think. And it's like folded right here. I don't know. I got a good deal for that bed. So this one's in really good condition. The only thing on this one is there's one little dent down here, but that's not too bad. A cool thing though is it was prepped for fifth wheel, and I got the fifth wheel. I had no idea that was even an option. It was not listed in the for sale on the truck, but when I got there, the guy said he'd sell it, and I jumped on it. I'm pretty excited about that. I also got this bumper trim here, and that's for underneath the grill. And I got the taillight wiring harness because I broke one of the freaking connectors. I always break something every time I work on anything, I feel like. Anyway, so that trim piece is this piece under here, and I got both of the corner pieces because this bumper got banged in. I'm not even 100% sure if I need them, but I got them for when I start taking all this apart. But I didn't realize that these were different for this grill or for the newer style grills, the like 94.5 and up. And so that one is actually for the newer ones. I think the corner pieces are the same, but now I guess there's nothing wrong with this piece and there's nothing wrong with that piece. So depending on which grill I want to go with, I'll probably just paint them both when I paint it, and then I'm ready to swap grills whenever. I need to get the visor fixed, do some repair work on the roof maybe, and put the new visor on and get it wired up. And might do something custom with the mirrors. Other than that, we're pretty much ready to start sanding this thing down and getting ready to paint. For this other bed here, my plan is I'm gonna try to put this bed on the frame of this old trailer that I got that turned out to be a bigger piece of junk than I thought when I bought it, but it's just rusted out real bad, falling apart. So I think I'm gonna try to put that other bed, the OBS bed, on here, and then maybe cut this one about there and make it like a bench in my shop. I think that'd be pretty cool. And maybe some practice welding. But that's the truck, man. It looks good. I'm really excited about this. Really looking forward to what's gonna come with this thing. So this bed's gonna have to come off again soon. I want to do, like pour 15 or something all over the frame. But that's probably how this truck's gonna look for a little while. Anyway, I got some other projects I want to try to take care of. Some stuff with the Yukon and some other stuff. Ooh, sneak peek, there's one wheel painted. So that's where we're gonna leave this one today. I got a lot more projects coming. All new headlights on the Yukon are coming pretty soon. I'm gonna take that bed off and probably do some undercoating on the frame and stuff and getting that ready. And then that bed will be on there permanently. We'll start doing all the body work and stuff on it. I'm gonna get this truck set up for hunting soon because pheasant season in Colorado starts next week. So videos might slow down a little bit, but they're not gonna quit coming. I just have a little bit less time. One, hunting season is kicking off in full swing for me, and I'd really like to get out there more. And I've started working in the big city about an hour and a half west west of here, so I do a lot more driving during the day, so I just don't have as much time anymore. But anyway, like I said, the videos aren't going to quit coming. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.